Good day. Today we're going to be looking at the one-point perspective in front of us. As you can see, there's a very faint portion of this drawing given. So what they are trying to say is that there is a height given to this object already. I'm going to obviously explain this here, but to start off with, we are going to find our vanishing point first on our horizon line. I'm going to label it vanishing point. And we are going to make this object clearer as we understand that it is touching the picture plane. So the rule is that wherever it touches the picture plane along these points over here, we will need to go and make everything in dark. So this is going to be the template that I'm working off of. Usually you would have not only an auxiliary top view, but you'd also have an auxiliary front view or side view. The information given to you by this top view is the depth or the width at least, and then the height would be given to you by the auxiliary front view or side view. Over here, I'm going to make sure that I have the same width, and I'm going to be drawing that in dark. The reason I'm drawing this in dark is according to the rule, and it touching the picture plane. So there it is there. I'm going to simply just project this further down. Okay, you'll see these two will give us the margin, the width or the length of this hole that we're experiencing within this object. Because they are touching the picture plane, I draw them in dark. Remember, if it isn't touching the picture plane and this object will be off of the picture plane, then you'll still be drawing this, but in construction line, and you'll use it as a template to find the final object further back towards the vanishing point. So in this case, I'm going to connect each point here to the vanishing point. Okay, do all the hard work first. I'm going to draw all the lines that I will see, because remember the stationary point is the point at which I am standing and viewing my auxiliary top view. So if that's the top end of my head, if that's the top end of my head, I'll be scanning this object from this angle, and everything I'll see will be from this corner all the way through to this corner. All right, so I'm going to be projecting everything to touch the vanishing point, and now I'll go ahead and I'll go and connect everything to my eyeball, me. Okay, standing at the stationary point, I scan this object from left to right or right to left. And now remember, if it's touching the picture plane, I don't connect it to my stationary point because I already have it drawn in dark over here. Right, however, I do need to get all the other points. Okay, so we're going to project and make it connect to the stationary point. Please make sure that you are doing that in construction line. Right, and the reason for this is we're going to just lengthen this picture plane slightly so that everywhere it cuts the picture plane over there, which is the back end of this, I'm going to project down. So automatically I can see where my object is going to end from there to there. Just remember, bottom corner to the back, top corner to the back. We are dealing with a one-point perspective, so I'm going to go from this corner all the way to the other end, okay, because I'm going to go from that top corner all the way to the other end, so the back end does exactly the same, right? I'm going to go project this one down, cuts over here, and therefore it's found onto here. I'm just going to put a little dot there. You can already see the shape of the box starting to come together. All right, now I have hidden detail here, which explains to me that this hole goes a certain depth. So I'm going to go from that starting point, which is the front end, and it's going to go deep to a certain point over there. Remember that that point over there is going to go from here deeper in here, but we don't know where it's going to stop. So it goes towards my vanishing point, as all the other points do. It's connected to my stationary point, cuts the picture plane over here. I bring it straight down, and it falls onto the line there. So if I really had to continue it, I'll go just that little piece over there. And because it's 1 point perspective, I can go horizontally across, or I could go and find this same depth onto this line here, and you'll find that that would connect right there, which means it's that point there, cutting the picture plane, drops straight down. I'm going to go through the exercise. There it is there. Okay, and if I can line it up, you can see that that horizontal line is going to go and connect to that point over there. Okay, but it's hidden, so I'm not going to join it now. However, everything that needs to be done in final line, I'm going to connect with final line. There it is there, so the inside is done. I'm going to connect all the front corners to the back corners. Remember, they go to the vanishing point. Oopsie daisy. Like so. And I've obviously found the back corner there as well. So I'm going to go and connect that back corner to it over there and finish it off by connecting the front corner to the back corner on the left-hand side as well. All right, so if you are requiring a hidden detail, you obviously have hidden detail coming up to this point here, pulling back there, horizontally across, down, and connecting these points as well. However, at this point in time, that is all I'm going to be seeing, because remember, I'm standing here, I'm looking at this object, therefore I'm going to see the side, so this confirms the side. I'm going to see the front, so that confirms the fact that I can see the front. And also, because my horizon line is a lot higher, I will be able to see exactly the top as well. So I'm going to see this top. If my horizon line had to drop a little bit, I'll be able to see a midline or a person's eye view. And if it did go any further down, it'll become a worm's eye view. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like and share if you need to help others.